Tune in to Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
On the fourth day of the second cricket test between India and England at Birmingham, England in the second innings was 72 for the loss of 3 wickets, with Harry Brook batting on 15 and Ollie Pope unbeaten on 24 were still at the crease. England need another 536 runs to avoid a defeat, while India need another 7 wickets on the last day. Earlier, India resumed the second innings at the overnight score of 64 for the loss of 1 wicket, with KL Rahul batting on 28 and Karun Nair was unbeaten on 7. But they lost their second wicket at 96. In the 21st over, Karun Nair was the second man to go, scoring 26 of 46 balls, hitting 5 fours, caught by wicketkeeper James Smith off the bowling of Bryden Cars. Then 30 runs later, India lost their third wicket. KL Rahul departs in the 30th over and he made 55 after reaching his half century. He made 55 of 84 balls, hitting 10 fours. He was clean bowled by Josh Tongue. But the fourth wicket partnership of 110 of 103 balls between Rishabh Pant and Shubman Gill. Rishabh Pant 65 and Shubman Gill contributed 44 in that partnership, which enabled India to go past 200 runs. Yes, at 236 in the 47th over, India lost the fourth wicket and Rishabh Pant departs after scoring 65 of 58 balls, hitting 8 fours and 3 sixes with a strike rate of 112. He was caught by Ben Duckett off the bowling of Shoaib Bashir. While the fifth wicket, another brilliant partnership, fifth wicket partnership of 175 of 208 balls between Ravindra Jadeja and Shubman Gill. Yes, 103 by Shubman Gill and 66 by Ravindra Jadeja in that partnership took India's total beyond 400. Yes, they lost the fifth wicket at 411 and Shubman Gill, after scoring 430 in the test match, 269 in the first inning and 161 in the second inning, was out, caught and bowled by Shoaib Bashir. He made 161 of 162 balls, hitting 13 fours and 8 sixes with a strike rate of 99. The sixth wicket fell at 412. Nitesh Kumar Reddy, 1 run later, he departed and he could only score 1 run, caught by Crawley off the bowling of Joe Root, while the seventh wicket partnership, the unbroken seventh wicket partnership, put on 15 runs. And when India reached 427, they declared their second inning for the loss of 6 wickets. Yes, Ravindra Jadeja remained unbeaten on 69 of 118 balls, hitting 5 fours and 1 6. For England, Chris Woakes, 14 overs 3 maiden, 61 runs and no wicket. Bryden Cars, 12 overs 2 maiden, 56 runs and 1 wicket. Josh Tongue, 15 overs 2 maiden, 93 runs and 2 wicket. Ben Stokes, 7 overs 1 maiden, 26 runs and no wicket. Shoaib Bashir, 26 overs 1 maiden, 119 runs and 2 wicket, while Joe Root 9 overs 1 maiden, 65 runs and 1 wicket. India set England a target of 608 and chasing 608 at close of fourth day's play, England were 72 for the loss of 3 wickets. They still need another 536 with Ollie Pope and Harry Brook unbeaten on 24 and 15 respectively, while they lost 3 wickets. The first wicket fell at 11 in the second over and Crawley was the first man to go, caught by substitute Sai Sudarshan off the bowling of Mohammed Siraj without scoring. While the second wicket fell at 30, Ben Duckett departed in the fifth over and he was clean bowled by Akash Deep. He made 25 of 15 balls, hitting 5 fours. The third important wicket, yes, Joe Root departs at 50. England were 50 in the 11th over and they lost the wicket of Joe Root, who could only score 6 of 16 balls, and he was also bowled by Akash Deep. England batted for 16 overs in their second inning on day 4, and looking at the Indian inning bowling, Akash Deep 8 overs 1 maiden, 36 runs and 2 wicket. Mohammed Siraj 5 overs 1 maiden, 29 runs and 1 wicket, while Prashit Krishna 3 overs 6 runs and no wicket. Well, England were 77 for 3 at close of day 2 and now 72 for 3 at close of day 4. Once again, India take the day plaudits thanks to principally to Shubman Gill's wonderful match tally of 430 runs, as he became the first batsman with a 250 and 150 in the same test Then Akash Deep and Mohammed Siraj continued their two-man wicket onslaught to leave the top orders in tatters. Akash Deep bowled well, set route for six, was arguably the moment of the match that has been dominated by the bat. It just goes to show the threat the new ball can pose in the right hands on this wicket. This is only 16 years old, and if they need it, India will get another before the contest is done. All signs point to 1-1 draw for Lords. But as Brook and Smith proved in adding 303 in the first inning, this England team don't entirely know how to call it quits. Tomorrow is all set to be a memorable day, one way or the other. Mohammed Siraj 6-4 hands India a huge lead despite Smith and Brook hundreds. India sight victory after Gill buries England with runs. Akash and Siraj made early inroads after another Gill ton set England a target of 608 runs. India needs seven fifth day wickets to beat England at Edgbaston and head to Lords with the series level. It would be a first test win as captain for Shubman Gill, who followed his 269 in the first inning with 161 in the second inning, declared at Drinks to set a world record target of 608. Then watch Mohammed Siraj and Akash Deep prize out England top order. The fourth day was dominated by intrigue about the timing of India's declaration, which arrived far later than many expected and left England facing an ideological problem. After a single draw, and that one prompted by 2 days of rain in the last 3 years, would they finally tone down their approach with a bat and accept that winning was off the table? The answer will only become clear tomorrow with two of three wickets that fell on Saturday evening owing to Akash's skills rather than their batsmen attacking intent. By the close, Ollie Pope was clinging on after a working over from India's seamers and the notions that England could score more than 500 on the final day academic. Siraj had Zach Crawley to thank for his early strike. Crawley endured a miserable day, dropping a catch to deprive Rishabh Pant, and after playing out maiden in the first over of England's second inning, as though setting the tone for more watchful approach, he was suckered into a hard-handed drive which flew to slip. Deep was sublime with the new ball. Adding two second innings wickets to his four in the first, he crammed Bendekit for room with a ball that angled into the left-hander from around the wicket and then decked in off the seam to induce a chop-on. Then found late movement away to beat Root on the outside edge and clean him up. Gill's latest 100, his third of the series and eighth overall, came wrapped in gift wrap and adorned gold bow. He scored more than half of his runs of England spinners who hardly turn a ball between them on a lifeless pitch, milked singles at will with the field spread, and treated occasional bouncer barrages with utter disdain.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.